Let's get real for a second. Every Instagram post makes solo travel look like sipping cappuccinos in Paris, journaling by a window with perfect sunlight, or strutting through airports as if you own it. Cute, right? But here's the brutally honest truth. Solo travel in 2025 is not all picture perfect. You're not going to get that picture perfect vibes all the time. It can be quite messy. It's emotional, and if you're not prepared, it can slap you harder than jet lag does. So stick with me until the end because I'm about to spill everything no one else tells you. The good, the bad, and the things that'll have you questioning if you should even go or not. And before you panic, I'm not trying to scare you here. I've got solutions for you too. I'm not just going to leave you hanging like that. No, 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 no. It's best to know before you go though. And that's what I'm talking about in this video. Let's dive right in. Number one, loneliness is real. Here's the tea. There will be moments when you're sitting alone in a cafe, surrounded by couples and groups of friends, and then you'll suddenly feel like the one who is left out, the odd one out. It's not weakness, it's human. I had my first solo trip meltdown in Barcelona when I sat on a park bench, eating a croissant by myself, and a cup of coffee, I think. And I thought, what am I even doing here by myself? But instead of going into that depressed mode, you know what I did? I just burst out laughing about this kind of thinking. A couple walking past me started to laugh too. They didn't even know what I was laughing about. And you know what happened next? They stopped to ask me where I was from. Yes, when you're a foreigner, the locals know. I don't know how they know, but they know. So we struck up a conversation and I got to learn so much about the area. They told me where to find the best restaurants, the best nightlife. But if you don't react like I did, loneliness can set in. But my advice to you is that when you start feeling lonely, you should strike up conversations, join group tours, or connect with other travelers. Some of my best friendships started because I dared to say, hey, is this seat taken? Truth number two. Safety isn't just a buzzword. And I'm not trying to scare you. Every glossy travel influencer caption ends with stay safe. But what does that actually mean? It means you need to think twice about walking back to your hostel at 2 a.m. in the morning by yourself. It means knowing the neighborhoods to avoid. Watching your drink like it's liquid gold when you're in a bar and not telling the random guy that you met at the bar where you're staying. Safety isn't a vibe, it's survival. And solo travel demands you take it seriously. No excuses. Truth number three, it costs more than you think. Well, most people think that traveling alone means saving money. Cute idea. But in reality, no one's splitting the Airbnb cost. No one's sharing the Uber rides. And no one's dividing that tapas plate. Everything is on you. I'll never forget sitting at a cafe in Lisbon, ordering what I thought was a simple sampler plate. When the bill came, I realized, oh my goodness. Normally, this is split between 3 people. Instead, it was just me, myself, and I paying for the whole thing. That was my first big lesson. Solo travel doesn't mean cheaper. But here's the thing. Solo travel just forces you to budget differently. You get to be creative. Instead of private apartments, you might lean on hostels or even short stay rentals where you can meet people. Instead of Uber, you learn how to master the local buses and trains, and it ends up being part of the adventure. Grocery store picnics, they're lifesavers. I can't tell you how many nights I sat on the beach or in a park with a 5-pound spread of cheese, bread, and fruit that tasted better than any overpriced tourist meal. And honestly, those little sacrifices make the splurges, like that rooftop dinner in Rome, taste so much sweeter. You appreciate it more than you know you've been. It makes you develop a kind of smartness the rest of the week. Solo travel isn't about being broke. It's about learning to stretch your money in ways that still give you that unforgettable memory later on in life. And listen, if all of this sounds a little overwhelming and scary, I understand. That's exactly why I created my solo travel survival guide. It's not just fluff. It's 8 full video guides where I break down everything, such as how to plan your first trip without losing your mind, smart packing hacks that save you baggage fees and stress, what to expect when you land in a new country by yourself, safety strategies that actually work and keep scammers away, destination breakdowns so that you can pick the right country for you, emergency plans for lost passports, missed flights, canceled flights, or medical issues, how to meet people naturally without feeling awkward, and how to beat that solo travel anxiety before it beats you. It's like a seatbelt and safety net for your adventure. You don't think about it until you need it, and then you're so glad that it's there. I'm going to leave the link in the description for you to grab that survival guide. You don't want to travel again without it. Grab it before you book your next solo flight. Tool number 4, flexibility is everything. Here's something no one posts on Instagram. Sometimes buses break down, trains get canceled, or your Airbnb host ghosts you. That happened to me before. When I arrived at my accommodations, there was a security gate to enter, and the security guard wasn't aware of my arrival. I wasn't on his list. I tried calling the host for hours and no one answered. I didn't know what to do. I ended up searching online for another Airbnb and canceling the other one that didn't show up. When you're solo, there's no backup. It's you versus the chaos. And you have to think on your feet. You have to learn how to figure it out quickly. But that's the beauty. You can pivot fast. You're in control. You're not waiting on travel buddies to vote on what to do. You make the call. You're in control. And honestly, that kind of freedom is priceless. Tool number 5, the freedom is unmatched. Here's the flip side, the best part. Solo travel means you wake up at noon if you want to. You change your itinerary at the last second, or spend 3 hours people watching in a plaza without anyone rushing you. I love to people watch. There's something about that I love. Well, we'll talk about that in another video. The bottom line is that you answer to no one but yourself. And that kind of freedom, that's the part that no one talks about enough. It's addictive. It's empowering. And guess what? It's the reason why so many solo travelers go once and then never stop going back. So there it is, the brutally honest truth about solo travel in 2025. It's lonely, it's unpredictable, and sometimes it's expensive. I'm not gonna say it's not, but I think there are more pros than cons. It's life-changing, confidence boosting, liberating, and the kind of freedom you'll never forget. If this video gave you some clarity or value, please hit that like button and subscribe, because in my next video, I'm going to share the exact travel hacks to make your first solo trip not just doable, but unforgettable. And don't forget to grab that solo travel survival guide. It's 8 videos that will keep you prepared for everything that we just talked about and more. We definitely don't want to travel solo without this video guide. Safe travels. And guess what? I'll see you in the next video. And remember, I got you. Anything you want to know about travel? Come right back here. And make sure you subscribe. Take care now and safe travel.